Overall, just your initial take?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the intensity obviously wasn't there in the first half, and that's my fault. I mean, trying to get these guys to understand you got to bring it every week. I thought we got better in the second half. I started being a little more aggressive, you know. But again, it's almost, I don't know, mirrored image of the William and Mary game. It was hard the whole week. I mean, they'd been a big 10, 11 personnel team, so majority of our game plans around 10 and 11. They come in and they're running 21 and 12 primarily, so didn't have a lot of game plans. So forced us to be kind of conservative. Then we just started playing some nickel and pressuring them in the second half.
The turnover forced by Kwiatkowski, obviously huge there in the second half.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you know, you can tell when we're not really being aggressive, you know, we're not forcing a lot of turnovers due to the nature of what, you know, the first 3 weeks. I mean, we're getting so much max protection. You know, Oklahoma was doing it just in a different deployment with 3 backs, and then William and Mary and Georgia State, you know, tight ends, multiple running backs, and it's hard to get to the quarterback when they're doing that. So we just wanted to stay sound vertical and stop the run. We weren't being very aggressive the first half.
If you have guys that you've had to shuffle around a lot since the start of fall camp, Kinsey, Darryl Worley starts at corner, and now he's playing Spur. And how much is that affecting what you've been able to do and continue putting in?
Well, this week it kind of slowed us down because, you know, like we said in the Oklahoma game, when you lose Isaiah, he was backed up by the nickelback, KJ Dillon, and then Tonk was the emergency guy. Well, we lose all 3 of them in one game. So now we had to get kind of creative with Kinsey, and you know, but I think that we'll be able to rebound next week and get back to what, you know, more familiar with what we're doing, and hopefully get those guys back. Hopefully to have Doug back out on the field, as well as, you know, Isaiah and some of those guys, and, you know, because Worley was really developing as a corner. You know, and then KJ goes down. He's done such a good job for us there at nickel. Again, we'll just see how it goes this week with everybody off the injury report.
How rare is that for a freshman? You bring him in at 1 and he gets over that hump, but then you move him totally different assignments.
He has a chance to be a really, really good football player. And, you know, it is, but he's a kid that, you know, we trust him, and he's very, very dependable. He's hard working, and you know, I've been very impressed with what I've seen from him on all fronts.
I know you have to look at the tape, but what did you see from that 65-yard touchdown run that they had?
You know, you guys have heard me say before, 70% of all big plays come from misalignments, and we eagled both sides. So, and then the worst absolute case scenario, they line up in motion to unbounce, so we were a little bit out-gapped, and it's unfortunate because, you know, I mean, that was the whole theme of the week, you know, eliminate the cheap plays, and we end up giving up 2 or 3 that I was pretty disappointed in, and, you know, plays I felt like we should have made, but again, we made an alignment error, and then they compounded that with just absolute having the worst case scenario formation to it, and there it went.
Along the same